Hello again. I've got another new technology that is absolutely fantastic for teaching math skills. In the past, I've done a lot of work with programming and science, but the thing about with science is that it requires a lot of math. Sometimes students' math skills are just not there, and it can be a bit of a problem. So I know the best source of math that does a great job of teaching math is Khan Academy. And this is something that can be viewed on any device. So once you sign up on Khan Academy as a teacher, you can set up like this. You can select which subjects that you teach. So you can go from math by grade, science, high school math, etc., etc. So you can even do some college test prep for college as well. So I'm going to say, hey, I'm a physics teacher. I teach pre-algebra, I teach algebra 1, high school geometry, algebra 2, and basically whatever students need for basic high school math to take physics. And let's also throw astronomy in there. And sure, computer science, programming, and computer science. So once I hit continue, it tells you to say, hey, let me give you a sample class and stuff like that. So I can tour that, get an idea of what's happening. What goes on is it helps you understand what's happening just step by step. So I can give you some examples. So if I look at this, of 5j, j equals 1. So I do 5 times 1, which is 5. And then we add that to 5 times 2. So this would be 15. Check. Sweet. So it kind of gives you an idea of the full question list. So it gives you an idea of what things that students would have to do, etc., etc. So I can assign things to my students. So whatever lesson we're doing is something I can give to my students. So this can be a sample class, etc., etc. So I can give this to my students. They're working. And then I can immediately see back, hey, how are they doing? So just by looking at the student report, I can see, okay, what's going on with how my students are answering this, etc., etc. So just from this, you can kind of get an idea of who got what right, blah, blah, blah. It does a really good job of giving you an idea of what's happening with your classes. This is an incredibly intuitive, it will step you through step by step on what your class is, who's in it, so you can help get students into your class, etc., etc. So why did I select this resource? One of the best maths teaching sites that I've ever been to. Purpose, I want to give a method for students to learn new math skills and practice math skills that I should expect them to have once entering my class. The intended audience? Well, I'd say that teachers and students alike would both be beneficial from this class. Teachers would assign the work through this class, and students would use this class to learn new knowledge. Administrators as well would see this as a useful tool because it's a free class that students can easily sign up for and can be used as a huge tool that any class can use for math assistance. So going into the ISTE standards, let's talk about two things that can happen. I would honestly say as a technology coach, having a variety of digital tools and resources for the teacher and student to use in a technology-rich learning environment applies greatly to this. This is a great toolbox of classes that you can teach and problems that you can give out with easy review and feedback. I would also say select, evaluate, facilitate the adaptive assistive technologies to support student learning. This is that student learning technology that it's assistive, adaptive, and gives students immediate feedback. So this is one of the best tools for teaching math that I've found, and just general high-end use for teaching science and math classes. If you have any questions, let me know. Have a good day.